Hi everyone, it's Gail, back with another Craft With Me session on the Altered book. And first I want to say hi and hugs to Susan, Terry, Dally, and Ann Kathy. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for commenting, and all of that good stuff. So I have ideas for 3 different spreads today, so we should probably get going. Let's see. Oh, I did one thing off camera. Last time we did these pages, and I just made this little journaling card to go with. This is an image from the book that we're altering, and just use some rice paper, and this is one of the digitals. I believe this is Roxy Creations, if I'm not mistaken. And then I just made the back so it could be journaled on. So that's what's going in this little pocket here, is that little girl. Okay, so I have some ideas. I do. I have ideas. Isn't that a good thing? Okay, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to do pocket-wise or whatever, but I wanted to do some book page banners for a tuck is what I wanted to do. So we're going to start with that and get the sleeves pulled up. We're ready to rock and roll here. Meanwhile, while we're doing this, we have to have a little talk. I had a icky thing happen yesterday, and so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So you may remember the video where I showed some things that I had gotten on Etsy, some papers, also some washi tape. Well, the washi tape was fine, but come to find out, the papers that I bought, this shop apparently sells stuff from AliExpress. Well, I have been boycotting AliExpress ever since I learned that they have stolen some of Andrea at Artie Mae's, her designs. They've taken them and are selling them as if they were responsible for making them. And so anyway, come to find out that paper that I bought was hers. Well, no wonder I was drawn to it, because of course you all know how much I love Artie Mae's work. So anyway, I was absolutely sick when I figured it out. But there's been a conversation on Artie Mae's group on Facebook, so that's been good. It's kind of like the good thing about it is it's brought it back to people's awareness, and so that's good. But I wanted you to know that I emailed the shop and told her how disappointed I was in my purchase, in the fact that it had come from AliExpress, which I am boycotting because they steal designs and everything. Anyway, I haven't heard back from the shop at all. So there's that. And then, but I did see on the Facebook group, actually Tracy said, I think, that the shop had taken down those items. So that's good. That's good. So anyway, I'm just working away here and not telling you what I'm doing, but I guess you can see what I'm doing, can't ya? I guess so. Yeah, so anyway, super disappointing. So I obviously am not going to use those papers. I'm still deciding what to do. I'm deciding if I can come up with an idea to alter them. So, I mean, you know me, I hate to waste a piece of paper, but at the same time, I'm so furious about about AliExpress taking her designs. And you guys, it's not only Andrea, it's also they took one or maybe multiple, I'm not sure, but at least one that I know of Jen Bishop's stamp designs and made a stamp out of it. And so it's like, oh yeah, it's just, it's not good. And so anyway, that went on. And of course I apologize profusely to Andrea. I just felt sick, and she was so sweet, and she was like, well, you had no way of knowing. But I guess what I wanted to share with you guys is be careful on Etsy, because apparently some of the sellers on Etsy are getting their stuff from AliExpress. And if you have a problem with AliExpress, as I do, then you might want to find a different shop, is what I'm saying. So so that happened yesterday. That was just ever such a bummer. I was just not a happy girl yesterday about that all. Yeah, and I will say, one time I commented on somebody else's video about, that I don't buy from AliExpress because they do take designs from digital artists. And somebody from outside the US said, well, we can't get things like you can get at craft stores, so we have to buy from AliExpress. And it's like, okay, if you it's obviously, it's up to you. But I will not buy from them because they're stealing from my friends. And it just really kind of makes me sick. There we go. That's what I'm going to do, I think. It's that one. And then this one, we maybe just put together for another project some other time. So anyway, there you go. I'm sorry for the unpleasantness of all that. I was absolutely sick to my stomach yesterday. I couldn't let it go. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Just be careful what you buy, because I bumbled right into it. Oh, so anyway, so what else is going on is woke up this morning to a good inch and a half of snow. Now, I've been trying to do my videos ahead a little bit so that it gives me space in case I miss a day or two. What with all the stuff going on with my daughter and everything. So I film ahead. Let's see, I think this will probably air on, can't remember if it's Tuesday or Wednesday next week, but today's Sunday. And anyway, yep, woke up, snow like nobody's business outside. I'm like, oh my gosh, this has been the longest winter in the history of winters. So anyway, there's snow on the driveway, and I said to my husband, so are you going to shovel it, or are you going to just wait for it to melt? Because, it's not warm right now, but it'll warm up. But I hope it doesn't ruin my flowers, because I have daffodils that are blooming, and I have irises that the greenery is coming up and stuff, and it's like, doggone it, please don't ruin my flowers. Okay, so I just had another idea. I think I might use both of these on this page just for fun. I don't know. Let's just see what we do. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was kind of a shocker this morning. I opened the curtains and went, what? Oh, please. Oh. I think we'll just go right about there with that one. And then I'm just gonna, let's see, that one I can kind of glue all over because things won't go underneath of it like the other ones. I'll just glue it down so it's stationary right there. Okay, so that's just going to be a little tuck that we're going to put on the page right there once we collage on that page. It's kind of funny. So, gosh, I think it might have been Nancy. Nancy commented on, I did an altered book video long time ago, at least a year probably, and I used an Artie Mays paper pack. It was, let's see, I think it was Polished Lackluster, and Nancy commented and she was wondering about a couple things, and anyway answered her questions. But while I was answering the comment, the video was going in the background and I was working on a page with these. I was like, oh, I haven't put those in this book yet. Let's do that. So, yeah. So there's where that little idea came from. Okay, so we've kind of made those. Now we'll embellish them a little bit, and we'll do that in a minute, but I'm going to put them aside while we collage. And what I'm thinking, I know that's just like that. Oh, maybe what I could do, I think I might do a pocket here, like so, you know, just a half pocket, and then put this on the top. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yep. That's what we can do. Okay. So another one down. This has been more fun than I can say. I just really enjoyed this book. I think because it just feels like collage play, you know, which it is. So let's see, make sure that's real good and straight. Okay, there we go. There we go. So then that'll be wide enough. I'll just put that there and that there, and it'll just be a page of tuckage. Okay, who was I thinking? Oh, I was thinking Antique Papery. We haven't used their paper for a little bit, so let's just pop into that folder and see which one screams at us today. Got a lot of little bits, which is great because I can just, even if I don't use them in this book, I can use them in another. We've already done the butterfly one. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, that's just pretty and tattered, isn't it? I love that one. Love that. Okay, so I think we'll use this one. I'll get one more out. I like this one. Oops, I'm squashing it with all my throwing of. Do we like this one with this? Ooh. How am I going to decide? Goodness sakes. Actually, these two go really well together, don't they? Okay, let's use these two. We'll save this one for another day or time or project. Okay, so, you know, I told you I ordered a little jaggedy ruler set on Amazon, and it said it should be delivered on Sunday, but I don't think they deliver on Sunday, do they? Anywho, it's going to be coming. I think I want that for there, and then we can do we want it like here? Yeah, and then I'll put something else behind, or another piece of the paper or something. And then this one, we can just put here, because I was thinking of putting this over here, and so a lot of the prettiness will still show. Okay, we have a game plan. I almost said we have a game plan, sports fans. That's what my husband always says, that. Not the game plan part, but sports fans. I don't know why he says that. He must be talking about some sports announcer or something who says that. I don't know. But I'm real happy because he's feeling a little bit better today. So before this latest, it's snowing like crazy out there right now, but before this latest one, he got his walk in, and that always makes him happy. So that was good. And then okay, so I think I'm just gonna mark this, and we'll do the tearing in a minute. Yeah, so anyway, he's feeling better today, which is great. Oh, just think these florals are beautiful. Okay, we're just gonna do tearing because it works just fine when I've got a bigger bit to tear, you know. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, he's feeling good. That's happy. It's he just is he's such a walker. He loves it. And I should, and I go some, but you know, I'd just rather be in my craft room. Okay, I'm just going to cover that because I think that is gorgeous. I don't know. We can kind of embellish up this, and we put that there. We can kind of embellish the top, and that can be the embellishment on that page because I just love that. I am going to ink around it, however. But let's do this one. See, I'm going to need to cut this edge. Peg, it was a great idea to use these scissors, even though they don't cut worth beans. I want you to know, when you were talking about decal scissors, I had no earthly idea what you were talking about. You all probably know what they are. I had to look them up on Amazon. I had to look up and see what they were. Basically, they're these scissors right here is what they are. But they have like Fisker's ones. I bet they're really good. So I should give those a try at some point. So I want that down lower, and then we'll do something else up there. So let's cut this off at about right here. Yeah, on these glass mats, you know, there's the lines, and it's really helpful to just line up your ruler and be able to know you're tearing, you know, pretty straight. Okay, so now I need to do this way, don't I? I think about right there. We'll do that. Okay. Yeah, so let's see what else. I'm doing laundry today, like I should be. So that's good. Oh, I know what I need to talk to you about. So my husband and I watched a great movie last night. Such a good movie. You guys may have already seen it, but we hadn't. It's I Can Only Imagine. And Dennis Quaid is in it. It's the story of the band Mercy Me. Oh, it was so good. We were both just bawling at the end of it. It was just like, oh my gosh, we're just crying. Okay, this is, let's see. This little piece of paper is, it's It's either Aozier or Roxy Creations. I'm not sure which. But I'm thinking I might just tear this off here. And then, or look at this. Do I have enough room for this? That might be kind of fun right there. And then that would be under, no, but that's going to cover the whole thing up, isn't it? Am I gonna, let me cut this and then I can make a more informed decision, if you will. Anyway, about the movie, I think it might be the best acting I've ever seen Dennis Quaid do. It was really, really good. Which way did this go? Like this? It's actually not quite wide enough. What do I want under there? Oh, you know what I want under there probably is, let's do a little straw paper. Yeah, when in doubt, go with the straw paper. I have to do another piece. I don't have any little pieces. But that's okay. So I kind of want this to be about the same. So let's, oh, my poor husband's coughing up there. Bless his heart. Yeah, he just really got a bad cold. I'm trying hard not to get it. He slept down the hall last night so that I could get a good night's sleep because he just coughs and coughs, you know. And I did, can you tell? I'm perky. Positively perky today. Oh, yeah. So, okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to tear this edge so it's imperfect. Like so. Okay, happy there, happy there. Got my other page here. And then, so then, on this side, we'll just use this. Don't even have to cut it or anything. Okay. Okay, we got our base situated, I do believe. So that's good. I'm just going to put that straw paper where it's handy for another time. Let's see. Glue book. Oh, look at this 60s picture on this glue book. Isn't that kind of fun? I think I might save that. You know what? It is so time for this to go away. I wonder if I can get that off of there. Want to watch me struggle? Oh, look, it's coming off. At least part of it. Okay. Time to bring out the big boys here. Sometimes you just gotta stop and make life a little easier for yourself, you know? Hey, yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, it's not perfect, but it's better. I was getting annoyed with all that extra going on. You guys just should see my black pants. I was sewing this morning. I have threads everywhere. Okay, I'll save that. I have somewhere where I've been saving pages. Where is that in my world over here? I don't know. Stick it in the, oh, there they are. Okay. Anyway, let's glue. Let's do it. Let's let's ink. We'll do that first. Because I'm excited to do my other ideas too. I hope I have time. Well, if I don't, we'll just do it next time. So I think my next project is going to be the other journal that I started but haven't done a whole lot on, because other than the cover and getting the signature figured out. did that, but yeah. So I think that's the next project, but then I have another baby book to make. So I need to get that done, and then I don't know. And then we'll do something else. Ooh, this paper's pretty inked up. I actually think I need to refill my ink pad a little bit. Then it always gets kind of crazy inky. But I'm working too hard at it. Why don't I do that just in case you've never done it? And let's see, vintage photo. Just in case you've never done it, then I can just kind of show you. I mean, I don't know. It's not a big thing to learn, but it's something. And I just go up and down and around and kind of squeeze as I go and let it sink in. I always try and do the corners, or try and use the corners as I'm inking, because sometimes you just use the middle and then you've got ink on the corners. But yeah, it was just all around kind of getting dry. So, and this ink refill, I just searched it on Etsy and bought it from an Etsy seller. Okay, so now I also need to see if I can move this over. It's scrunched. Let's see if I can get it more in the middle. And then I'm going to just be all sorts of happy and inking away. Then after you refill, you kind of have to go gentle, or else you get a real bunch, and maybe more than you really want. Okay, so there's that for that edge. Now let's do the big page. Ooh, that's pretty. Then we'll glue those down, and then we'll get the banners down and do a little decorating on the banners. Okay, I think that's all the inking for a little bit. We'll let that percolate in there. Let's start gluing. I did get another glue stick because this one's about at the end, I think. Maybe it really isn't, and I don't know. Okay. Just put that down there. Oh my gosh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, it's getting loose. Maybe can use this one for this page, and then I might have to switch it up. Okay, we're going to put this down on the pocket because it doesn't want to stay rolled up very bad. It keeps sinking back into the cylinder. Okay. It's always better to have the writing the right side up. Details, details, right? Okay, and then this piece, maybe we'll, I didn't ink this, but maybe we will. Yeah, that'll define that edge a little more. So there's an estate sale in my town this weekend, and you know, on Sundays they always do half price. I thought about going, but it's snowing out there, and you know, they've been doing kind of like living estate sales, I think is what they call them. And this guy that they're doing this sale, he was for lots of years, he was the sportscaster on our local TV station. And it's got lots of stuff like baseball cards and things like that. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of people really enjoying that sale. I'm not really into baseball cards, so, but I mean, he had furniture and everything. I wonder if he's moving down south like so many people here do. Okay, we're done fighting with you. It's new glue stick time. I'll use that when I'm off camera until it's all used up. But here's this one is the blue, rubs on blue, dries clear. Ugh. And once again, I get it on Amazon. And no, I am not an Amazon affiliate. I've had a few people ask me about that because they would use my links, they said. I looked into it, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of trouble to do special links on every video and all of that jazz, when you can just go on and do your search and find stuff. But I'm just gonna get that glued down a little bit. Okay, so that's gonna be our page. Anyway, my daughter said she would get me all hooked up and do it for me. So I don't know, maybe someday. You know me, I don't like spending time on the technical stuff. I just like to craft is what I like to do. Okay, so I think I was gonna put this down a little, but I think I'm gonna put it up a little so this little flower shows. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's use our art glitter glue. And we're just gonna glue that at the top here. Like that. Where's the other little guy? Does that look like too much? What do you think? I don't think so. What the heck? More is more. More is more, less is more. You know, whatever we're feeling, we're just gonna do. I'm gonna come down a little bit and leave a little of that yellow showing at the top. Okay, then things could be tucked either place. And I think I'm good to glue down the pocket too. So I'm just gonna get a little bead down each edge here. I'm finding my pages are less buckly if I just pull them up like this and do it this way rather than trying to smooth it down this way, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now Okay, I like that. Like that. Okay, so we can decorate our little bands there. What? Looking at some of my trims. There's a little bit of blue in this. That's why I was kind of thinking this might be nice on there. Oops, lost my place. I looked away. Actually, I think I'm going to mark that. Okay, so that one could go there, and then looking at this one, and these are just from a variety of my digital kits on my Etsy, you guys. I don't know which one is actually which. I was looking at that. That's a little too peachy. Oh my goodness, I think I need to do a little more printing. I'm looking at that. I think that might be nice. Only one way to find out. I feel like I've talked about a lot of things. I wonder how we're doing time-wise. I don't know. If I run out of time, I might have to do another filming of another video just so I can keep going here. Which is why I kind of get ahead. I get them all loaded onto YouTube, and then I schedule them. Yeah, I like that. I think that's nice. And so that's how I got kind of days ahead. But like when my daughter was in the hospital, it was great to have some videos ahead. And oh, whoops. I'm not sure what I marked there. Jeez. Okay. Oh, there's the mark. We'll throw this in the snippet bucket over here. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, let's see while I'm doing this. Oh, 38 minutes. Okay, we got 20 more minutes. I find we usually end up doing a couple of spreads per video, but okay. So I think we'll put those two down like that. And then what do we want? Do we want a stamp? Do we want a birdie? Do we want a flower? What do we want? I really like this blue because you can really tell if you've missed a spot, you know? Yeah, it's good. Okay, and this one. Then, of course, we need something for in the pocket, which I think that's the other thing I was thinking. I need to just do a bunch of ephemera, because look at this, what I did last night. Or, well, some of it was before that, but I have all these things, all these book pages that are ready to be journaling cards and pages and stuff, and I did all the backs. I did all the coffee dyed paper and stuff, so all they need is collaging. So maybe we have to have a session of that, because I think I'd like one of those maybe in here. I don't know. Okay, So let's see. It needs to be smaller. Would I like that better if it was not so white? There's my... Is that kind of cute? That's kind of cute. Gives it a little something extra. My washer's beeping at me. Okay. It's kind of nice. And I think I might just leave that one simple. Also, it would be good to have a little something that would, like a little journaling card or something that we can slip up in there, you know. So I think I might need to do some ephemera too. Might need to do that video. Okay, we're going to leave that empty for now. And we're going to go over to this page. And this page, I think I'm going to do a side pocket and then a... Okay, I think we're going to do a side pocket here on this one. And I'll show you what my idea is for this one. I don't know if we'll get it all finished, but I can tell you that what I was thinking is of doing a bit of a flip up. So, just gonna do the inking. Then I have to think about, oh, I know what I'll use. Actually, I might do it on both pages. Okay, ready to go. Let's see, let's do that a little bit too. Okay. I have these from Melanie. You know, I've been using her journaling cards that I got in a journal from her. I've been repurposing them in this book, but I have these from her, and I'm thinking about making a little hinge and making those extra writing space. And so that's my idea. And I'm thinking about putting one on each page. Why not, right? So we need to collage this side like this. But we also are going to need something on the to cover the text. See, I think that'll be fine, even though this is a pocket. And that'll be a whole bunch of journaling space, right? I think on these pockets, I think I want to use, or these flips, I mean, I think I want to use Aosie's prints and put one of her beautiful watercolors kind of as the focal point of these flips, is my thought. So I might use Roxy underneath because hers are a little more neutral. That will be journaling space. I mean, I could just do coffee dyed paper too as the journaling spot. That would be nice and neutral, wouldn't it? Let's see how much time we have. We have about 15 minutes. So let's decide on how we're going to decorate the two flips. That will probably take us the whole time that we have. Okay. So see what I mean? Like Roxy Creations, there's some real, just neutral. So I could actually put that on a page instead of, that would have a little more interest maybe than the coffee dyeing. Let's see if she has another one that we feel like has enough just plain space. I mean, we could use down there. That's a possibility. How about this one? Okay. I think I'm going to use those two to cover the pages. And so good. We've got that decided. And then we just need to decide what we want as the focal point kind of these. Got lots of little bits. Lots of little bits. Well, I don't want the mouse. I do love the owl. Sorry, that was probably totally out of camera. Love the owl. Or do I want flowers? Okay, this one could be really nice. That could be really nice. I like that idea. Maybe what I'll do is use this page, because I could put this on one and this on another. And I already know it goes together, right? Because Aosia put it in the collage together. Okay. Let's play with that a little bit. Okay. Put in there. Okay, okay. Sorry, got real quiet there. Was thinking thoughts. I'm gonna have lots of these little bits, and that's what we should use when we're doing all those cards, I think. So I'd be about here or so. Straighten you up a little. Okay. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. You know, I didn't eat breakfast that long ago, but I'm hungry already. Might have to break into some of the treats that Sue sent me. No. Sue, you're not helping. You're not helping my situation. Oh, I have such a sweet tooth. I come by it naturally. My mom had a huge sweet tooth. So did my dad, actually. My dad was one that he had to have his evening snack every night for sure. Okay, that's pretty, isn't it? So we ink that up. I maybe could put something along the side of there, and that would be real nice, I think, on there. It's got an A right there. I don't know if that's for Aosia or Augustinelli at this point. She is a delightful woman. If you haven't checked out her YouTube, you should. She is delightful. And, you know, I'm telling you, between the UK and Australia, I could listen to these people talk all day long. And we could put like a fun little word there or something. Yeah, I really could listen to them all day. I wonder if I sound like I have an accent to them. Okay, my Australian UK friends, tell me if I have an accent. I don't know what it would be. I'm sure that I probably use sayings and stuff that sound funny to them. Okay, so maybe right about there, right into there, and then right about there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end up using this whole piece of paper, aren't we? So get you on there, and then so both my granddaughter's little volleyball teams won the championships at their little volleyball tournament this weekend. How fun is that? Yeah, it was great. And their mom felt good enough to be there the whole time, so I was just happy. Yeah, those are going to be pretty on that page, right? Oh, I should check the time. I know I was running low. What time is it? Okay, 9 more minutes. I try to keep them around an hour, but you know, sometimes it's hard. I think I need to change my laundry, and then I'm gonna come back and film another one. I think I have enough storage on my phone to do 2 hours. Then I'll start the uploading process, which, oh my gosh, takes forever. Okay, so I really like that a lot. Now, one thing I'm thinking on here that might actually, look at this music. I'm looking at this thinking, ooh, that's so pretty, just like it is, though. Not like I have any shortage of music to use anyway. Could do that. Let me get my, ooh, let me get my bucket. See? No shortage of music. Excuse me if that's in the way. It's probably casting a shadow as well. Yep, I like that. It just needs something dark up the middle, which would probably be thread. 1 second, I shall return. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to put that up the side there. I do think I'd like to put some sort of little word down on the, so I might do a stamp or with a word right there. I actually, look what I did yesterday. I had a moment of just doing a bunch of my definitions, and there's that little word, but I think it would look funky with the, yeah, that's too big. It just needs the word stamped on there, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna try that for that one. This one, I feel like doesn't need a lot. Maybe I could put a little something along there. Like that. Okay, excuse me for a minute again. I'll show you what I'm doing here in a second. Okay. Put that there. And then it kind of balances out. We might put a little stamp in there. I don't know. Let's see what we have. Would fit in there. Oh, I have that project that I want to do too, to get this, to do another book so that this can be smaller than it is right now. This stamp looks to be the exact same color of the leaves. Let's see, it goes this way. Yep. Okay, maybe we'll get these things down. Let's ink both of these. And then I'll go change my laundry, do a little folding, and then come back and try and do another video. Cause it's what I want to do today. That's why. And you know, my daughter said, "You're getting older, Mom. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Just do what you want to do." Taking her words to heart. Okay, let's put this little bitty stamp on here first. Let's kind of put that right in the middle of the stitching. Oh my gosh. It couldn't be more perfect if I would have done it, planned it that way, you know? Okay, let's get this guy on here. Ugh. Am I so stuck? Might need a new sheet of paper, maybe. Yes, I do like the blue. It's fun to be able to see where you're at and know that you've covered the whole thing. Okay. If I can do this properly the first time. Okay, it needs to come down a little. Sorry, I got to kind of get this off the camera a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Yep. Good. Okay. Put this on there. Okay. That's nice how it kind of goes with that. Then this guy up in the corner here. Okay, and then I'll maybe get a little word stamped on there. Okay. Sorry once again for being slightly, I don't know if I'm out of camera, but okay, that's good enough. And this on there. Okay. All right. So then I'll search for a stamp and stamp those, and then we can come back, do the background of the pages, get these attached on. And then I had one other idea that I wanted to implement, so we can do one more page with that idea. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll just see you in the next video. Bye bye.